The Horror Castle. Trigger warning, sensitive stuff, psychological stuff might trigger wounds. I call this the Horror Castle, which means the castle that keeps us trapped in misery, pain, hardship, and bad memories, experiences. Emotions, thoughts, feelings can manifest itself as mental illness, psychological problems, suffering, like depression, complex PTSD, personality disorders, etc., etc. Some form of darkness. We need to slowly start removing ourselves from this place if we don't want to become this misery, pain, and darkness totally eternally. Live our whole lives just there. Some escape the reality of this temporarily, always arriving back, or actually, in reality, staying there all the time by their subconscious mind, the real reality, masking it as addiction, handling it with some form of addiction, escaping only through their conscious minds, not what's happening in their subconscious, in reality, within their bodies, souls. Never healing the real problem, the wound never healing. But this horror castle can be full of demons, ghosts, and bad things. Symbolically speaking, if we stay here, we stay with this darkness eating us up alive, creating us to something darker and darker. We go deeper into this world, taking over us, becoming our world, us. This becomes now our world and our perception of reality and things, of this world, what exists around us, because it's the only things we see. We live there, we have become it. Our suffering is real, and we can't escape it just like that. Sometimes we have to accept this is our reality at the moment, embrace that, feel it, then try to figure out how to get away from there. We might start by living in this place, but the goal would be to one day not live there anymore, but only visit, separate ourselves from this place, still existing, but we not being stuck there, staying there. So it starts by us visiting other places first, then maybe coming back to this suffering. But one day, the opposite. We living somewhere else, visiting this place, the horror castle, to come back to the old memories, experiences again. Old wounds, old emotions and feelings, thoughts, maybe feeling angry again, for one example. When getting triggered, symbolically speaking, imagining this place, we might smash some windows again and scream in those same dark hallways, feeling lonely, feeling rejected, abandoned. All those same similar old feelings, emotions again. But we are not living here, there anymore, only visiting now, soon to go back to real life again. The life we have today. And what is that? Hopefully something better than your past. We are worth more than staying trapped here, in misery, in pain, in darkness. We need to first find some glimpse of hope, a window, then the door to get out. Opportunity, then how to learn how to stay more outside this place and less inside this suffering place of misery. In a real and authentic, natural way, just evolving with time more and more. Suffering hopefully less, learning how to find light after times of darkness. Healing, true healing. So the goal is not to fake happiness or find a fake way, but how to find real joy, happiness, real life, saving yourself from misery, your misery, and find a real way to do this, if we can, and have an opportunity for this, chance for this. Sometimes we are literally trapped somewhere. Sometimes by our minds, in our minds. Sometimes we have this horror castle we can't seem to know how to escape. The horrors of life we can transform into something else, something brighter. I know what I am talking about. Many years went to this, figuring this out and experiencing it. I have felt it, this hell, starting to come out of it starting to come out of it, and it was a long, deep journey. Still not only in light, but I know now what light means, because I have experienced darkness deep, and I have seen the light also now, bright, and felt feeling what that is. Starting to experience this side of life now too, more and more. It's like being reborn again, a bear coming out from its cave, waking up again after its hibernation, deep sleep, like waking up from coma, consciously being, becoming alive. I am alive still, always been, but now I feel it. Recovery, spirituality saved me. Trauma, hashtags, misery, pain, suffering, castle, horror castle, out of the darkness into the light.